Okay, so today we're going to be getting all this stuff sanded, and we're going to be using the the air sander again. And the other night, or the last couple weeks, or days I should say, I decided to go and get some of this stuff done. So this is all the stuff for the coulter done. I just have to paint it, which I'm going to probably do today after we're done with making a dusty mess. So we're going to start by getting this sanded, which is for the depth wheel. And then we're going to probably go on to that, and do that, and then, finish everything up. So my goal is to get everything sanded today. That there might wait. I'll probably try to do that too while I have everything out. But we're going to go out and start the compressor up, so let's do this. Okay, we're out here at the compressor, and just going to get her fired up here. Let me just check this really quick. I just filled it with gas, so we should be alright. It is a Honda GX160 on it, so it should start right up. So, choke, and make sure she's on, and give her a pull. Turn these off. I like to let her idle for a minute. Until that goes off. Like that. I like to let her warm up a little bit. I shouldn't have to today though, it's just freaking hot out here. So we're gonna flip this. Now she's going up. So I'm gonna go in here and get you guys set up, and we're gonna get this stuff sanded. So hope you enjoy, and let's get going. Okay, so that's finally done. And the only thing that's left is to just get this here off. For some reason that sander is not going to get off, so I'm going to go for a different approach, but I'll do that later. And you can probably hear the compressor running outside. But I'm going to let that catch up and I'm going to get that off, that little bit that's left. And we'll come back and keep going. Got a good bit left to do, so hope you're enjoying so far and stay tuned. Alright, so I got that a little bit better. I'll have to work on it a little bit more, but I got it, you know, the best I can get for now. So now we're going to work on getting this sanded. And let's do this. Okay, so now it's the next day and I finally got this thing done. I just finished it a minute or two ago and it looks alright. It came out as best it's gonna get. It got down in here and everything on both sides as best as possible. And you saw me do this yesterday. That's done now completely, as good as that's gonna get. And I'll show this really quick. These were primed, I showed yesterday I believe, and I painted them last night really quick. And I just stuck the last coat on, so they're drying and they should be done here soon. And then I can put that back together at least, and something will be done. So what we're going to do now is get this sanded, and might move on to doing maybe that next. If not, I'll probably do that then. It depends on if I feel like it. So, because it does take a while, and plus it's just, you know, gets tiring sanding after a while, and you just get tired of doing it. So, I'm going to get you set up here on the tripod, and we're going to do some sanding. So, here we go. Hope you enjoy. so as you saw, we just got that and this sanded. So it's 4 things done. Well, technically more if you count those. But now the other thing left to do is this and the little bracket under here, that wheel, and then the moldboard. I started doing some of it last night just to see how it would come off, and it wasn't doing too bad. So I'll probably do that later. I'm not sure if I'm going to sand anymore or not, but tonight, I mean, I might do these bolts because these are, needing it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it so far, and we're getting there, slowly but surely. So stay tuned for more sanding. Alright, so we're going to be sanding the last thing here, which is the frame that connects it to the 3-point hitch on the 318. And everything else I have done. The moldboard's done all the way around. I did all this yesterday because I figured I didn't need to record everything. I got the depth wheel clean pretty nicely, as best as I can get. But I think that came out a lot better than I thought it would. And all this stuff here is done, as you saw. And I did this. Actually, I kind of wish I recorded that because that was pretty quick. I mean, for what it is. And all the U-bolts are done. Except for a couple little things I gotta do. And that's from there. I took that out and I got that all sanded off. That's ready to paint. And that's pretty much it. Now we just have to do that and it's ready to be primed. Everything's ready to go. And this is done. This is the cutter wheel. I think this came out pretty nice. It's still a little bit stiff, but it just needs to be greased, which I'll do after the plow's put back together. And other thing is, I wonder if anybody knows where I can get decals to go on here. I just want ones that say John Deere. It's kind of like how it said Brinly. I wanted to say John Deere though. From here to, just one on each side of this. But I don't know where to find any that would fit correctly. So, and look right for that time period roughly. So if anybody knows where I can get decals, then please let me know in the comments because that'd be greatly appreciated. So anyways, we're gonna get this sanded here, so hopefully this goes really quick. I got a nice new piece of sandpaper on the sander, and we're using the electric one today again. I don't really feel like, killing the little air compressor for this because the big one's not here. So anyways, we're gonna get this thing sanded and then we're gonna prime everything today as well. So here we go.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Alright, finally got that stuff done. I know I didn't show too much of it, but it was being a real pain in the butt. So, I mean, you saw some of it, and you probably could tell how hard it was being. But, this thing's all done now, all the way around, and everything else here is done, as you saw earlier. So I'm going to go in and clean up a little bit. And then I'm going to come out, wipe everything down, and we're going to start priming. So that's going to be all for this part though. So it's like I said, stay tuned for the next part, which is going to be priming everything. And I hope you enjoyed the sanding part, so thanks for watching.